Before you could see us renovating this old ruin. The whole thing is not straight at all. No wall is 90 degrees in here and they're just built very sketchy. So we built a wooden frame inside that will carry the load of the roof. We've also built back the broken top and now the wood and the bricks are connected to each other. So now we actually have one solid structure to continue with. Now that the ruin walls are connected again, we can finally cut our last hole right there. We didn't do this before because we were a bit skeptical if the wall would actually hold it. And we will use the bricks we get to close the old entrance right there. So in this video we're gonna make a cut, patch back a wall and build a window frame. And Martijn and Adrian are gonna make it.
So, first step, we're gonna cut the bricks up in the window. We're not really sure about this. So we have this old concrete piece, but we're not sure if it's gonna really hold the full wall. So we're gonna add a metal lintel here. For that, we also have Martijn, he's an expert from the Netherlands, to help us.
Hi, my name is Martijn. I'm a maker. And I just had my birthday here and I turned 33. In my last job I was an engineer for a company that makes cardboard houses. And now I'm at Project Kamp to help make the sketchy ruin less sketchy. Besides making things, I like to make music. And I love dancing. Someday I would like to live in a community with my girlfriend. Let's see what the future brings.
First, cut. We have cut this size because then we can straight away put it in the door. It would fit exactly the same there. So less work, less cleaning the tires, more reducing.
The wall was still stuck and we had to do some more cutting.
Wow, half of the door done.
So, we have finished the first half of the hole for the window. And before I continue, I'm going to make sure that all what's left here is not gonna fall on my head. I'm gonna put a metal support in this corner. All the cuts in the wall have been made, and now it's time to take out the last bit of wall. Cat is ready, we are still alive,
And look at the view. So next step, we place the metal lintel on top. We will introduce it in the wall by making some cuts. We fill the gap with cement to make everything a bit more sturdy.
Next step is to put the steel lintel in position and get it up to the right height. Alright, now we have the lintel in place. We're gonna put cement over here and in that corner to keep it in place. So on both sides we've now filled the space between the lintel and the bricks. It's already starting to dry a little bit. And now there's going to be more filling on the other side of the wall. Before you could see that we were filling in the space between the brick and the metal lintel. But as you can see, these bricks are all hollow. Probably not so strong. So we're gonna fill all the gaps with some cement to make it a bit more strong. So we've been cutting the hole before. This used to be a door and we're gonna close it because we made a door on this side. We like to reuse stuff, so we decided to use the whole section and just put it in place. After this is in place, I will use new bricks to fill in the top, which is left. For the big hole we cut in the wall now, we are going to make a window frame. We got gifted some really nice insulated glass panels by Ronald, a Dutch guy that lives around here. Thanks Ronald for that. And around those glass panels we're going to make a wooden window frame. We asked some local woodworkers to give us a jump start by making some really nice straight timber for us with a nice groove to put the glass. So we've got 8 windows. First we're going to make an outside frame. Then in the middle we're going to place another vertical one. And then we have 3 horizontals to end up with 8 windows. So here's the design for the window frame. The window frame itself is made up of an outside frame and an inside frame. The glass panels sit in a groove that's cut into the wooden beams and are held in place by a glazing bar. Today Emma is going to help me. Let's start cutting.
That's me, baby.
Just turned the window frame, it's over there. I'm pretty happy with it. It's nice and tight. There's not so much steady machinery and flat surfaces, so I'm pretty happy how it turned out.
Here in the wall.
Look at this, pre-screwed.
So
It's like this, I think.
So we already put the window on. We are trying to solve a couple of problems we have in this ruin. One of them is like there's not a single surface that is leveled. Nothing is balanced, nothing is square. As you can see here, like this wall is a bit like this. Then this wall is not square with this one. So we are gonna make a frame now to be able to level a bit all our new surfaces, including the window. The window is already leveled. We need to put a bit higher in one side than in the other one in order to have it level, and then when the window is level also the water will flow in a better way. If we don't have the window level, the water will be stuck in some places. So next step is to build the frame around, fix it and continue with the job.
We have test fitted the window frame in the hole. Fits pretty well. And I've gave it some sanding, and I've cleaned up the edges of the frame with a router to make it all nice and smooth. Now it's time to paint it. We're gonna use a clear coat varnish to keep the wood good for a longer time. And besides that, it's gonna be painted. It's gonna be under an overhang of the roof, which will protect the window frame from rain and sun, which is gonna make it last for a longer time. Now that the window frame has been painted in a nice clear varnish, you can still see the beautiful pine wood. We are going to put the glass. The glass is going to sit in this wooden groove, and to make a nice and airtight connection between the glass and the wood, we're going to put foam strips in the wooden groove. When the glass is in place, we're going to secure it with a glazing bar. And the glazing bar has these foam strips as well to secure the glass, and it's a little bit off the edge, so you have a nice space for silicone to go and make a watertight connection. Around the window frame, we're making a nice granite edge to close the bricks and to finish it off nice. Let's put it up. Yep. Perfect. Yeah.
Hot,
Hot.
very hot,
And a small hole I see.
really a small hole.
Granite is in place all the way around. Final cleaning. Window is ready. Granite is ready. 1, 2, 3. To you, Emma?
Can go more to front a little
Lift
bit.
it up.
Yeah. Can go more to right. Yeah. More.
Cool, that was it. Window is in place, view is in place, glass is in place, walls are closed, and that was it for this week. Thank you for watching. If you want to know more about this ruin, you can go to the research topic. You can find the link below. And see you next week.